Hello, this is Richmond here. Once again, I would want to thank all the FETs trading team and all the friends in our trading room for at least taking the risk to trade with a strategy that I have programmed into a trading system. Let's look at how the system works into details. Now, if you are in a trade from here, okay, here is your entry, here is your stop loss, and here is your take profit. All the time, the most recent signal has these boxes around them, and if anytime the signal changes or the system gives a different signal, the boxes disappear to join the other one, and you're going to have something like this, like that, and this. Okay, now if you are in a trade and before you opt out, make sure that as the system moves, the trend confirmer, the price will always be closing below the trend confirmer in a sell trade. Just when you realize that price is beginning to close above the trend confirmer, like you are seeing here, it means the trend may reverse or there is a pullback. So in that case, you are supposed to move your stop loss at the entry. Initially, here was your stop loss. Okay, just when you realize that price begins to close above this in a sell trade, then you are supposed to move your stop loss at the entry, so that should it totally reverse, you don't go into a loss. Better still, you can move it down to secure some profits at this interval, so that if it moves up, you are still secured. Okay, yes, and it happens for a buy trade. If you are in a buy, price is supposed to close above the trend confirmer indicator, this blue indicator, and price is supposed to close in blue. So anytime you realize that price is closing below this, then it means there is a likelihood that the buyers are losing momentum, and so sellers could take over at any time, and so you're supposed to move your stop loss at the entry, so that should it reverse, you don't run into a loss. And like you were seeing here, before, when it hits this resistance, price began to close below the trend confirmer indicator all the way till it crossed here to give us a sell signal. Okay, this is how you can control your trades, because anytime the system gives signal, you are trading in the direction of the trend. For instance, before it gives the signal here, it means that the asset is trading down, so you're supposed to join it. And if the asset is trading down, it's supposed to close below this trend identifier, this trend confirmer. This is the trend identifier, and this is the trend confirmer. Anytime price is in trade, price is supposed to either close below it or above it. For in sell trades, price should close below it. In a buy trade, price should close above it. Anytime price begins to close above it in a sell trade, it means that momentarily the sellers are losing control and is likely to reverse. Let's take a critical example, USDJPY. Very well, you got an entry here, and then price actually closed below it until at a point price began to close above it. then it came back to close below it again, and then it came back to close above it, and then it shot up. Okay, this is how it mostly behaves. So when you are in a trade like this one, when price begins to close below it like this, you are supposed to move your stop loss at this entry level, so that should it reverse, you don't lose so much. This is one of the ways by which you can control a trade. Okay, now I'm also going to show you how you can make partial closure. You close 50% of your profit. For instance, if this is a buy trade, okay, currently price is moving up, so we place a buy trade. We're in a buy trade. If you want to close 50% of the trade, you are going to work with the lot size. Okay, so here this is a lot size of 0.1. 50% is going to give you 0.02. So this is how you're going to do it. You right click on the trade, you go to modify, then you select market execution, and you change the lot size here to 0.05. then you tell close this 0.05 USD, close a buy trade of 0.05 USD per buy market. So look at it, you are seeing 1.69. let's close half of it, and that is going to give us this value. Good. So now the lot size reduces to 0.05, and here our reading B reduces to 0.49. Actually, if it had been a profit, you would have secured half of the running profit as the rest continues, so that should it even come back reverse, you still have something saved. And in a situation where it continues, it's going to continue with this particular lot size. Okay, let's do that for a sell trade. Let's look for an asset that is selling. I think gold. Yeah, gold. Now let's sell gold. 0.1 lot size of gold. Sell. Good. Now we have a sell. Now assuming we took the sell trade from here and has dropped all the way to this point where we are seeing the price closing in blue above the trend confirmer indicator, you come to gold, you right click on it, right click on gold, you right click on gold. Okay, then you go to modified trade. I think my MT4 is frozen, just a moment. Okay, so you go to gold, you right click on gold, you go to modify, and you select market execution. Then you change the lot size here to 0.05, and so close sell trade at 0.05 of gold by market. So we click on it, and we can see that half is gone. Okay, so that is how you can do a partial closure. You close 50%. If you want to close 70% of 0.1, that is going to be 0.01. If you want to close 30%, it's going to be 0.03. I hope this video helps you to control trades. Okay, and so that if you see price reversing, you don't watch till you lose all the profits you've made. Thank you very much for watching, and you can still message me for any other inquiries.